This episode is brought to you by Netflix. So Netflix is basically Santa this year. 2 NFL games on Christmas Day, streaming live. At 1 p.m. Eastern, it's Cowboys, Commanders. Then at 4:30, you've got Lions, Vikings. Midwest football, playoff stakes, and probably some snow. Watching holiday football is a tradition the whole family can enjoy. Open some gifts, grab some food, settle in, and watch NFL Live on Netflix this Christmas Day.
Before we jump in, let's be real. This podcast contains jokes, laughter, and a whole lot of real talk. Yes, we cover serious crimes. Yes, we add a little humor, but never, and I mean never, at the expense of the victims or their families. If you're sensitive, easily offended, or the type to clutch your pearls every time someone laughs during a true crime story, this may not be the podcast for you. But if you like your true crime with a little bit of spice, a lot of honesty, and just enough petty to keep it fun, welcome to Melanin Mysteries, baby. Let's get into it. All right, cousins. Before we jump into today's hometown madness, let me go ahead and welcome all of our new listeners who somehow stumbled upon Melanin Mysteries, this little black true crime corner of the internet where we laugh, we cry, we clown, we investigate, and sometimes spiritually fight people through the microphone. Now, listen here. I need y'all to heed that disclaimer, baby, because once you press play, you have been forewarned. We clown, we joke, and we get petty, we get loud. And if your feelings get bruised easily, baby, this is not the podcast for you. And I say that with love and moisturized edges. Willie's mouth, his mouth just do what it
I'm
wants.
reckless. All right, I'm reckless. All right, no, just
We
stop
trying
right
to
there.
rein
No,
you
no,
in.
stop right there. I'm reckless. When I say shit that I don't even be knowing I be saying, it just comes out, and then I realize it once I'm doing the editing, but it'll be too late. But with that being said, listen to the disclaimer. Okay, I'm done.
So, like I said, we try and rein him in, but the Lord only gave us 2 hands and no tranquilizer darts. So if he said something reckless, just know he means it with love, kinda, mostly. So now to our day ones, our cousins. Hey family, we missed y'all. So we just kicked it with y'all on Saturday for season slang, and listen, a time was had. The cousins showed up, showed out, and left us sitting there like, damn, like y'all really are people. So if y'all missed it, well, baby, I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry, Freddie. That's all I got. I'm just sorry. But the good news is 2026, we got opportunities on opportunities on opportunities for y'all to come kick it with us and the entire BTCC crew. So just make sure your wig is secure, your edges are moisturized, and your spiritual seatbelt is buckled because we don't do boring around here. But before we get messy, cousins, do us a favor. If you are enjoying this show, learning something, laughing with us, cussing with us, please make sure you leave a 5-star review wherever you're listening. It helps us reach more people. It helps grow the family, and it tells the algorithm that Melanin Mysteries is that podcast. Now, let's get into this week's episode because this one is straight out the land, the Cleveland side of the map, our hometown. So you already know this intro is about to be a little spicy, a little jokey, a little don't play with us energy, but also very much serious because this case involves a man whose life was cut short in some senseless, messy, tragic foolishness. Today, we're talking about the murder of Michael Days and the 2 people responsible, Lekev Spivey and Pamela Lawson. Like we said, it's a Cleveland case, a hometown case, and baby, as soon as I tell you what went down, you're going to sit straight up in your chair like, oh, no. Oh, hell no. So, cousins, I need y'all to grab y'all drinks, grab your snacks, grab your blunts if that's your ministry, because we are about to take this ride together. Let's go. I'm your host, Tiffany.
And I am your co-host, Willie. Let's get it. Long ass day, bro. I've been at work all day. My feet barking, nigga. Back screaming, patience hanging by a thread. And all I'm trying to do is walk in the house, kick off these damn boots, get something to eat, check on my little daughter, and mind the business that pays me. That's it. That's all I have to Lord for tonight. But then it hits me. God damn it, she's still in that house, man. Damn. See, this is exactly what I get for letting our hobosexual move in. Make sure y'all check out our hobosexual videos that we
News
be posting.
Network.
You said what? Yeah, the network. Yeah, whatever.
Homosexual News Network.
Yeah, homosexual news network. Anyway, back to the story. She's not a girlfriend, not a partner, not a soulmate, a hobosexual. Somebody who date for shelter, for heat, and for access to your fridge. I tried to be nice. I really did, man. I tried to help somebody out. I tried to give her a place to stay for a little bit, and boom. Now she set up shop like she said, signing a 12-month lease in my space. Every time I step through the door, I gotta ask myself, do I have the emotional energy to deal with this shit tonight? No. Well, too damn bad. But you know what? That's neither here or there. I'm too tired to fight, right? I'm too tired to argue, too tired to hear anybody breathe wrong, nigga. I just want peace. Just one peaceful night in my own damn house. So I'm standing outside like, all right, Mike. Whoo, you know that deep breath you gotta take. Like, all right, look, just walk in, be cool, head straight to the kitchen, kiss your little daughter, and don't make eye contact with this bitch, right? Who is AKA a homosexual. Keep it cute. Keep it short. Shit, just jump in the shower, let that hot water hit your soul. Maybe consider a quick gym session before bed, just so I don't get it carried today into tomorrow. I ain't asking for much, nigga. Just a plate of food and a hot shower. A moment of silence and no chaos, right? Just a man trying to unwind after a long day, completely unaware of the storm brewing behind that front door. God damn it, I deserve an Oscar for that. I did better than goddamn Denzel Washington and Fences with that, what I just did right there.
It's too freaking early. It's
My
too
bad.
early.
Go ahead. My bad.
So anyway, while Michael's outside gathering himself, he's just trying to mentally prepare himself for peace in his own damn house. We're gonna slide over to what actually kicks this whole case off. So it's November 12th, 2014, cold, gray, regular Cleveland day. When it's cold, minding his business, when suddenly a 911 call comes in, and baby, dispatch is met with straight chaos. On the other end of the line, a woman, frantic, panicked, gasping, crying, barely getting her words out. She identifies herself as Pamela, aka Pam, aka the same homosexual we were just talking about. Let me stay focused. So Pam is screaming into the phone that her boyfriend's been shot. She's like, an intruder just busted in my house, attacked us. He shot Michael, and now she doesn't know if he's dead or alive. And she's begging, like, please, please, please send somebody. I need help. There's been a break-in and he's been shot, and I don't know what to do. So the dispatcher is trying to calm her down, getting addressed, get any details she can, while Pam is in full theatrics mode. She's crying, yelling, she's hyperventilating, painting the picture of some mass killer running through the house. This is a damn episode of Law and Order Cleveland Unit. And cousins, from the outside looking in, it sounds like a woman in distress. It sounds like a tragedy unfolding. But you and I both know that when the story starts this dramatic and then the tears come this fast, when the details come out this conveniently, put a pin in that. Because when police pull up to that house, baby, nothing, and I mean nothing, is matching Pam's performance on that phone. The moment that 911 call disconnects, Cleveland PD is flying down the street, sirens screaming, lights doing the electric slide, tires gripping the pavement for dear life. Because the way Pam was carrying on, baby, you would have thought Jason, Freddie, and Michael Myers were tap dancing in her living room with a shotgun harmony section.
God damn it, they
But
could
when the
dance.
officers pull up, child, nothing. Door wasn't kicked in. No windows was broken. It was not a single sign that anybody broke into anything. But still, they come up to the house like it's a scene from a movie, weapons drawn, adrenaline up. They walk in and immediately they see Pam in full dramatic meltdown mode. She's crying, she's shaking, she's pointing towards the back of the house like, he's in there, please help him. So officers, they rush to the bedroom, and that's where they find Michael Days. He's lying on the floor, he's shot, and he is unresponsive. And that right there, the energy in the room shifts. So they come back out, they're asking Pam what happened. I mean, they didn't call the ambulance. They're trying to get him together too. So they come back out. They're asking Pam what happened. And this is the story that she gives the police. She said that Michael had just gotten off work, tired, headed straight for the shower. She claimed she was in the kitchen cooking dinner, minding her own business, when suddenly there was a knock on the side door. She's like, so I opens it. And then a man in a hoodie pushed his way in and put a gun to my head. And he was specifically asking for Michael's. So that's red flag number one, because who politely knocks before committing murder? Again, let me stay focused.
Okay.
So Pam says she was terrified and she didn't know what to do. So she directs the gunman down the hallway to the bathroom where Michael was undressing for his shower. So according to her, the intruder walks straight back there, finds Michael's, rolls up, pop, pop, point blank, turns around, sprints out the door, and disappears into the night. That was her story, and she was sticking to it. No name, no motive, no struggle, just a drive-through shooting in her version. That's a story she gives, a story she swears by. And the police are just standing there listening like, Because nothing inside that house is matching the tale she's selling. But they don't say that yet. They let her talk. They're taking notes. They let the lies marinate.
Mm.
Because this right here is where the investigation actually begins.
These hoes ain't loyal. God damn it, they ain't loyal, man. Anyway, while police are standing in the house trying to make sense of Pam's Hollywood script, paramedics are doing what they could do. They're fighting to keep Mike alive, right? So they rush him to the hospital, working on him the whole way. And let's be honest, if y'all know anything about Cleveland, it's one hospital you should never take nobody to. And which one is that?
That's
Tiffany?
Metro.
God
That's
damn
what I
it,
said. I was like,
Metro.
when I was watching, I was like, they probably took him to Metro Po thing.
You would go there to deliver a baby and end up dying from a gunshot wound. Like, damn, how did that happen? Don't go to Metro. So I guarantee you that's where they took him. So anyway, like I said, they rushed him to the hospital, working on him the whole way. But Cuzzos, unfortunately, my boy Michael don't make it. Rest in heaven, Mike. You was a good man. A good man. He passes at the hospital, and just like that, a whole family world shatters over some nonsense that he never even saw coming. Remember, the nigga was just trying to go home, kick up his feet, get a shower, and just, you know what I'm saying, just don't be in the same vicinity as that bitch. And before we get deeper into the mess, right? Let's talk about who Michael was, because he was more than a name on the police report. Michael D. Days Jr., right? He was born in Cleveland, Ohio around 1983, a junior, but nothing public ever really listed his parents or his childhood. What we do know, he was the youngest son in his family, and life had already hit this man hard. He lost his older brother back when he was a teen. Michael wasn't out here bothering nobody. He ain't bothering nobody. He worked hard, clocking in at Cleveland Hopkins Airport, just trying to make a living and take care of his responsibilities. And Cuzos, here's the part that really hit me, right? Real talk. You know, I joke, but this is a serious moment, right? Michael was a single father, right? But not just a single father, right? You know what I'm saying? Not just a single father, a real single father, right? You know what I'm saying? Not the single father, I get my kids on the weekend and nigga, you want brownie points and everything for that. No. We not doing that. Mike was a father because he been raising his daughter since she was a baby, right? Her mother dipped early on because their daughter was disabled. And yes, let's go ahead and say it, because folks act like this ain't real. Women can't be deadbeat parents. Like real
They sure
shit.
can.
Yes.
They really can.
Yes, women can be, nigga, shit. I don't know last time my damn I've seen that. These two little niggas, man. God damn. Come get them if you listening. Anyway. Some of y'all aunties been acting like that's a myth, but we know it's not. All right, women and men. Now, right now, I don't know if you noticed, they say black men actually. They say it's black, like the percentage of single black men who raising their kids is like at an all-time high.
I love to hear it. I really
Yes.
do.
Because y'all know what I'm saying? Because some of these hoes out here listen to these damn reality shows thinking that they can live their best life and they leaving their little nigglets. Can't do that. So anyway, Michael stepped
Call
up.
them nigglets.
I'm sorry. I can't say bastards. I can't say nigglets. Come on, bro. Anyway, Michael stepped up. He stayed. He did what he needed to do for his child day in and day out. No excuses. Now, that's a real man. So when we talk about him, it ain't just as a victim, right? We got to remember he was a father, he was a provider, a man trying to do right by his daughter and keep his household together. And when we talk about disability, just to let you guys know, we're not just talking about like she couldn't walk. She couldn't walk. She was mute, so she couldn't talk or anything.
It's nonverbal.
Nonverbal. What? Mute? Is that wrong? You
say
act like I was saying it to be disrespectful.
It's not, but goodness gracious.
Oh, my bad, bro. Okay, well, she was nonverbal, right? She was nonverbal, right? She couldn't do anything, and this man literally took care of her. So I want to tip my hat to this brother Michael. Know what I'm saying? I don't give a shit what you did. He a good man in my books. So, all right, my bad. Go ahead. I'm done.
So, okay, cousins, let's talk about Pamela Lawson, because before we get into the crime, we got to understand the foundation of this mess. Now, Pam's mama is Imogen Sakula. I think that's how it's said. I don't know. She's part of the SALT community, just so you know. So her daddy was a black man, but whether he was present, absent, around the corner, or across the country, baby, the records don't say a damn thing.
Right there. Stop
And
right
you
there.
already know.
Right there. That sums up the whole case. We can leave. Right there. Biracial. I told you.
I was gonna say according to Willie,
Yes.
you already know how that usually
Yes.
goes. So
Thank you. All right. That's why I love you. Go
sis
ahead. I'm
came into
sorry.
the world with one strike already stamped on her forehead, according to Willie. Now, her mama said Pam was the second daughter. She was real quiet. She was a real good kid. She stayed out of trouble. But unfortunately, when she was 14, poor thing was sexually assaulted by a neighbor. And that kind of trauma will shake anybody. So she's battling depression, she's battling anxiety, which is absolutely understandable. But as she got older, she's slowly starting to get back to herself. And then boom, at 16, this girl's engaged to be married.
What?
Now,
Wait. Damn. Could
yeah,
you get married at 16?
if your parents sign off on it. Because what I want to know is what mama letting a 16-year-old get engaged? A black mama would shut that down so fast your ears
Yeah,
is ringing.
you
Because
know
we don't
that
play
was
the
a
type of
white mama.
games. Shoot, we barely let our kids spend the night at folks' house, let alone play the damn wedding. But hers did. They went through with it. So she got married young, went on to have two more kids with her husband, who, by the way, was abusive, physically, verbally, the whole toxic cocktail. So we're gonna fast forward. We don't know exactly when she and Michael reconnected, but we know they ran into each other at a local grocery store. You know how Cleveland is. You can't even buy milk without running to somebody from back in the day. It
You ain't
is
never
so
lying. It
aggravating.
is
I've been
what?
trying to hide from people.
I know. It's like, I ain't gonna
Like
lie. It's like 3 degrees of separation. They in Cleveland, like
it really is. Like
literally.
I like
Damn.
I really be wanting to be like, if you see me out, just act like you don't, and I'll do the same. Yeah, I know it's so bad, but now I live out the way, so I don't. Well, no, I did sprint into this girl. She was like, "Oh my god, didn't you go to OCA back in the day, girl? We are all the way out the way. I haven't seen you in 20 some years. I was pissed, but anyway."
Why?
Oh no.
Oh my God. Go ahead. Jeez.
So they get to talking, they catch it up, and Michael shares what's going on in his life. He's a single dad raising his special needs daughter. Like we said, she was nonverbal in the wheelchair, and he's doing full time care, and he's doing it alone for the most part because his baby mama did
Let me
early
just say
on.
this. I'm sorry. I got to just jump this in. Fellas, I'm telling you, I don't know if you know this, Tiffany. You probably know this because you dealt with niggas in your day and time. That's automatically a coochie getter. When you are a single parent, that is a magnet for women. Women love niggas who take care of their kids until they get with them, and then they don't want to take care of them no more and want to pay more attention to them. But you can definitely, I'm telling you, if you're a single father raising kids, this line said automatically coochie, just like that. All right, go ahead.
That is so not true. So, like we said, baby mama dipped early on. She didn't want the responsibility. And like we said, women can be deadbeat parents too. So anyway, Pam, she starts telling her story about being in an abusive relationship, trying to get out, just trying to escape. In the wild part, when she ran into Michael, like the girl had a black eye. So now you got two people bonding over trauma and pain. And I'm so sorry to say this, but this is when Michael's save a whole tendencies kicked in,
Mm.
bless his spirit. And he was just like, you know what? You ain't gotta live like this. You and your kids deserve better. Y'all can come and stay with me and my daughter. And I get it, y'all. Okay, I do. His heart was in the right place. But sometimes you gotta leave people exactly where you found them.
Mm-hmm.
Like that girl should have left that boy on that park bench a couple episodes ago.
Homeless
Because
ass
for
nigga.
real, Pam was giving homosexual energy, and not even the basic version, the plus size family pack version, because she showed up with kids in tow.
And she got a black eye, which means she don't know how to fight. Oh. Anyway, so at this point, police are honestly looking at Pam like she's just a traumatized witness. You know what I'm saying? She ain't hurt nobody. They really think this woman is shaking in her boots, clutching her invisible pearls, terrified because some mystery man supposedly busted in her house and shot her boyfriend. They feeling bad for her, right? They trying to comfort her, treating her just like she survived a horror movie scene. But when they sit her down and start asking questions, real basic, she suddenly can't give any description of the gunman. Nothing. No height, no clothes, no skin tone, not if he smelled like Newport 100s. Nothing. It's given, ma'am, did you even see this man at all? Because let's roll the footage back. You got to remember, she said the nigga came in with a hood. You just let a nigga come in that you ain't see his face or nothing. Just come in your house because he asked for Mike name. It don't sound right. So look,
Well,
Me,
he did have a gun.
no, but before he got the gun out, know what I'm saying? He ain't just had he said he might, then he pulled the gun out. He grabbed her, turned around, and pulled the gun out on her. Know what I'm saying? So anyway, and also on another note, right? I'm sorry, I'm just getting all this out. Look. Do they even do any type of screening when they? I know I mentioned it before. When they be doing these episodes of Snapped, right? Because literally, it's to the point that if you, they don't look nothing. They don't even be the same skin color. Like, damn. And like, I am not lying. You know what I'm saying? When you looked at it, you like that. Now, come on, they could have did better than that shit. Now, no, they got a goddamn Mexican lady playing a girl part. Come on.
I don't think there's really many requirements for their actors.
It got, obviously, it's not. It's not. I'm saying it whatsoever. My thing is, they're interviewing the police. Nigga, play your part. I was like, you know what? Don't have that nigga playing me. I'll play my own part. All right. I'll play my part. All right. You know what I'm saying? If I was a killer, which I won't be, I'm going to be like, look, can I just play my part? Let me play me. Because y'all niggas is not going to do me no justice. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I am bald head. You got a nigga with dreads playing me. Don't do that. All right. All right. I'm done. All right. So anyway, meanwhile, Michael's daughter was at home during the shootout. But remember, she's nonverbal, right? So unfortunately, she wasn't able to help police piece things together. That leads investigators relying on physical evidence. And it said that where he was shot at, her room was right across from it. So she actually saw what happened. Now that's horrible, right? And when they look for the physical evidence, what they find are shell cases and a bullet fragment from a 40 caliber gun. Because when he got shot, the bullet went right through, right? So they actually found the bullet. With no robbery, no forced entry, no leads, and no reason to believe that this was some random attack, detectives started looking into Michael's background. Like maybe the boy had beef with somebody, maybe he had a past, maybe he was messed up in something that circled back on him. You know what I'm saying? They like, we got to figure something out. But no, Michael record is cleaner than a fresh church suit on Easter Sunday. Won't he do it? You're supposed to say yes, he will. God damn it, man! It's that light. That can we do? Won't he do it?
Yes, he will.
Anyway, no enemies, no trouble, no criminal activity. Just a man who worked, came home, took care of his daughter, and minded his business because he is a good man, Savannah. A good man.
A good man.
Police are like, I can't find no man because I'm telling you, they killed them all.
I know, man. All. I know. I do. I feel bad for y'all because it do seem like the good niggas do be getting taken out. Like, damn. But the niggas that ain't shit, you know what I'm saying? They live to tell another day. Damn.
Oh, dude. Like, damn.
Damn. Okay, so police looking like, nigga, this ain't adding up, right? Something just ain't right. So when they talked to Michael's family, someone finally mentioned, well, Pam's ex-husband was abusive, so maybe y'all need to look into him. Now, that's the first real lead investigators get because everything else around them is one big, question mark. So now detectives finally have something to look into. Pam's ex-husband, he's known to be abusive. He got history. And honestly, on paper, he sounds like the kind of man who might pop up and do some dumb shit, right? So police track him down and unfortunately, he moved out of town, right? So the nigga actually lived out of town, you know what I'm saying? So they actually did a phone interview with him, you know what I'm saying? And, just let him know that he's a potential evidence, but quickly. And I mean,
he's a potential evidence.
I mean, potential suspect. Nigga, don't do me like that. Potential suspect, you know what I'm saying? Because they really didn't have evidence. So they're kind of pulling straws. Damn. So anyway, they realized that he's not the guy because not only is he out of town, but during the time he was out of town on work and his manager verified it. So they like, God damn it, his alibi checks out. The timelines don't overlap and there is zero evidence tying him to the crime. So they had to let the nigga go. So investigators crossed him off the list. Now here's the key part. They still aren't looking at Pam sideways yet, right? In their minds, she's still the fighting girlfriend, traumatized witness, and the only person who saw this so-called intruder. And also, we're talking about Cleveland Police Department, right? These niggas don't do shit right.
They don't. They really. I'm surprised they even got this far.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? They not doubting her. They ain't pressing her. They ain't treating her as anything other than someone who just lost her boyfriend in front of her, right? So here's the issue. With the ex-husband clear, Michael background clean as a whistle in the neighborhood, canvas turning up nothing. Police are officially stuck. No motive, no suspect, no clear direction. Just her story and a whole bunch of unanswered questions that haven't connected yet.
So police finally catch a break when they get a call from an off-duty officer who knows somebody working at the A&E Auto Services Clark Auto Parts. So the shop actually sits right across the street from Michael's house. So one of the employees that was outside working, minding his business, he had noticed that day a red car pull up near Michael's house. Nothing dramatic. It pulls up and parks. So he watches the driver sit there for a minute, real calm and casual. The man gets out. He walks straight over to the car that was parked in front of him and he starts rummaging through it. In that car, police later confirmed that's Pam's car. After digging in her car, the man doesn't leave. He walks right over to the side door of the house, the same door Pam claimed the intruder used. And y'all, he goes inside.
What?
Not for a second, not for a peek. He's in there for a minute or two, long enough to be doing something he ain't got no business doing. And then he comes right back out and immediately takes off in that red car. Now, this is where things start to get even more interesting because the employee's entire statement is backed up by surveillance cameras on the business. Every movement he described caught on video. That red car, the rummaging, Pam's car, the walk to the side door, the man going inside, the man fleeing. Only problem is they don't have a face, a name, a plate number, or any clue who this man even is. All they know is whoever this was, he knew exactly where he was going and exactly which car belonged to Pam. So suddenly, this mysterious intruder ain't looking so random anymore. So while detectives are trying to figure out who Mystery Hoodie Man is, life outside the investigation starts shifting. So Pam does what most people do after a traumatic event or what she claims to be a traumatic event. She moves out of Michael's house, she packs up her kids, and she goes to live with her sister because, of course, nobody's trying to stay in a house where their boyfriend was just murdered. So meanwhile, Michael's daughter, sweet baby, she's placed in the custody of her grandmother, where she'll be safe and cared for. So now everybody's scattered, grieving, readjusting, and police still don't have a freaking suspect. So police circle back to Pam like, man, we got some questions for you. Because now they know that somebody was rummaging through her car, not Michael's, not a random neighbor's, but hers. And that's when Pam pulls out her inner actress and delivers the performance of a lifetime. She's like, oh, and she's clutching her imaginary pearl. She's like, oh my God, you know what? I do know somebody who's been acting very suspicious. Like, there's this man and he's been stalking me. That must be who killed Michael. Girl, please stop. Please stop. Like, she's giving full Academy Award energy, like BET Awards acceptance speech, Tyler Perry monologue, all rolled into one. She's pointing detectives towards some random mystery stalker like she's in a Lifetime movie, hoping they'll run with it and stop digging where the real truth is hiding. But the thing is, police still don't have proof she's involved. So they write it down. They nod politely and they try and follow her little dramatic storyline, not knowing that this right here is where her whole life starts to crack.
All right, so check this out. Police are sitting around stuck. Pam over there acting like she auditioning for Law and Order SVU, and out of nowhere, they get an anonymous call. Ain't nothing like an anonymous call, y'all. There's a lady on the phone. You know what I'm saying? She like, nah, I need to come talk to y'all face to face. Real serious, real press. So they tell her to come on down, and she actually shows up. She walks in, sits down, and introduces herself. My name is Cheyenne. And by the way, Cheyenne is from the mountain of Carcass, just so y'all know. Cheyenne got that look like she ain't slept in 3 days because she been debating whether or not to come snitch. But she finally decided, yeah, let me go on and tell these people what's up. So she wastes no time. She like, all right, look, I had a crush on Michael, right? Detective look up like, oh, okay, now go ahead. Talk. She keeps going. We worked together. We used to talk on shifts, and yeah, I liked them. So we became cool. Let me tell y'all right now, man, if your girl work at a warehouse, is she a nurse or is she a teacher? Nigga, she cheating.
Or work at a call center.
Or work at a call center, she cheating, dog. I'm letting you know right now. Women, if your boyfriend work in a warehouse, if he a nurse in a call center, know what I'm saying, or work at a club, know what I'm saying, the nigga cheating on you. Right? It ain't the soap that's giving you BV. It's him. Just throwing it out there.
It could be the soap, though.
It's the possibility. But stop washing with Irish Spring, all right, if that's the case. So anyway, She keeps going. She tell them how they work together. We used to talk on our shift. Yeah, I liked them, so we became cool. So this wasn't just work buddies. Michael was venting to her, right? He told her straight up, look, my relationship is falling apart. I don't even love this girl anymore. But I don't want to put her kids out. I don't want the little niggas out. I don't want to do that to them kids. See, that's the kind of dude Michael Wood. Big heart, too big sometimes, trying to look out for everybody, even when his own piece was on fire. Look, we all know that, what happens when home ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Your mind start to wonder. You know what I'm saying? You start thinking that grass is greener on the other side. You know what I'm saying? Them thighs starting to look, you know what I'm saying? The white girl with the flat booty started looking a little better to you. You know what I'm saying? So Cheyenne missed it. Yeah, we started sexting, right? Not texting. They were sexting, y'all. Testing spicy. They say they was hot. The nasty pictures, right? Phone sex through text. Whatever you want to call it. I mean, whatever it was, that's what they were doing, y'all. Then she dropped a bomb. We hooked up. So for the people that don't know what hooked up means, they did the nasty. They made whoopee. They were knocking boots. All right. So Mike cheated, basically. It's the truth, right? But hear me out. They only cheated just one time, so that ain't that bad, right? It's not bad because he only did it one time, right? So, you know what I'm saying? She said she kept it on the low. She didn't tell nobody. Why? Because according to her, Michael told her that he planned on leaving Pam. He said was tired, he was checked out, he was done. Then Cheyenne hits detectives with this. She was like, I was actually on the phone with Michael the day he got killed, right? They actually supposed to be linking up later on that day. Now, everybody in that room sits up straight because this is the kind of detail that blows the case wide open. But she, like I said, Cheyenne wasn't finished. Before they can even judge, she asked, and look, before y'all say anything, I got a boyfriend, right? Know what I'm saying? So don't act like I'm the only one out here doing dirt. Know what I'm saying? I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I'm a hoe, but I'm a good hoe at that. And the way she said it, even the detectives had to look down like, all right, then, noted. But what she just told them, this wasn't gossip. It was motive territory. And it connected straight to the heart of whatever was going on in that house. This is the first real thread that leads investigators towards the truth. So boom. Since Cheyenne admitted she and Michael hooked up, detectives like, I bet. Let's go holler at her man because now he got motive. Imagine you at the house of police come to your house, fellas, to say, hey, we need you to come down because it's a possibility that you could have killed somebody that your girl was sleeping with. Oh my God. You're like,
So,
damn, bitch, I was just making sandwiches for you. I was making sloppy joes for the hoe.
so they pulled Cheyenne's boyfriend and they sit him down. They hit him with a hole. Sir, were you aware your girl was out here entertaining other men? This dude, he ain't flinch. He literally leaned back and was like, man, we in an open relationship.
My
I'm not even
type
her
of
man
nigga.
for
There
real.
you go.
He like, I don't even care what she doing. I definitely didn't kill nobody. The detective's looking at him like, well, damn. So he basically said, y'all wasting my time because I got somewhere to be. They was like, all right, respect. They check his alibi, and guess what? It's airtight, not a wrinkle in sight. So he gets ruled out immediately. Go back about his business.
Damn. So
And just
she
like that,
was in a relationship, but he wasn't. So she thought it was more than what it was.
that's usually how it goes.
That's hilarious. So she really probably over there like, oh my God, I'm cheating on you. Like, bitch, I don't care.
So just like that, cops are back at square one. They got no suspect, they ain't got nothing, okay? So they just got Pam Shaky's story, a traumatized nonverbal child, and a whole lot of unanswered questions. So boom. That same off-duty body shop dude, he calls police back like, oh yeah, that same little suspicious red car is back in the same spot at the same house. It ain't got that same weird energy. But this time he does what he should did from jump and he got the license plate number. So Texas is like, bet, say less, and they go ahead and run them plates. And who pops up? A man named Lekev Spivey. Now listen, the moment that name hits the screen, the room gets real quiet, like real still. Because remember, at this point, Pam is supposed to be a victim, right? A poor, terrified girlfriend who watched some hooded stranger blow her man away. So why in the crispy fried hell is some random man's car popping up at the crime scene twice, rummaging through her car, walking to her side door, leaving like he in a hurry? The police ain't dumb. So they're like, hold on, who is this man and why is he treating Pam's car like it's his? So now they got a name, they got a car, surveillance, and most importantly, they have a thread to pull.
So detectives pull Lekev in, right? They sit him down and start asking him the basics. Why was your car outside Pam and Michael's house the night he got killed? How do you know Pam? And this man comes in bold as hell, talking about, that wasn't my car. What? What?
Like, okay, sir.
Okay.
All right.
So hold on. So nigga, the plate comes back to you, your address, your registration. Your mama probably got the same last name. But go on,
She
sir.
do.
Yep, go on. So the detectives press him again and he doubles down on the lie. Like he really ate. Nah, that wasn't me. I donated plasma when all that happened. Plasma.
Oh, doing a good service.
Plasma, nigga. Nigga, that's a telltale sign. This nigga broke. When you giving blood to get a couple dollars, nigga, you on
No,
some
he ain't
hard
giving blood, he
times.
giving plasma.
Nigga, that blood.
No, it's plasma and blood are two different things.
Fuck is plasma then? Don't they gotta take your blood and pour the plasma out? Nigga, I don't know this shit. I don't donate plasma or blood. I don't do that. Damn, my bad. I always thought that blood. You know what? It don't even make no difference anyway. Y'all gonna think I'm retarded anyway. So let me just move on. So, of all the alibis in the world, he picked the one with HIPAA laws, right? Timestamps, fingerprints, and a whole ass computer check-in, right? This nigga could have lied and said he was at the goddamn Audis somewhere. This nigga said plasma, knowing you got to sign in. All that, I don't know the whole process, but I'm assuming you got to sign in and everything like that. But okay, Mr. Community Service. So now the cops like, cool, we'll check. They detain him, send a unit to the plasma center, walk in like, hey, y'all got a donor by the name Lekev Spivey in here around November 12th? And baby, the front desk lady didn't even blink. Nah, nobody by that name checked in, not at all. So now the detectives are looking at each other like, oh yeah, this man is lying like a rug in the Section 8 living room, right? Because we got this, right? This is what we got, right? His car is at the murder scene, right? Well, according to him, that's not his car. His car came back again after the murder. He's rummaging through Pam's car, surveillance backing it up, and now a fake ass alibi. And a nigga broke because he donated plasma. So meanwhile, Lekev sitting in the interrogation room sipping water like he innocent. Detectives come back in like, yeah, nigga, you want to try that again? Come on.
Now let's talk about who Lekev Spivey actually was or is, because baby, this is where the pot starts boiling over. So Lekev Spivey, another Clevelander, born January 8th, 92. At the time this all went down, he was only 23. Meanwhile, Pam was 30. Yeah. So Sis was running a daycare and a situationship. So Lekev had a daughter of his own and he was engaged. Just cheating left, right. Everybody swapping partners like it is a church potluck. Like it's too many freaking fluids. Ew. That's why Planned Parenthood stay packed.
No,
It's around that time too. Ew. Anyway, because let's keep it a buck. Michael may have been a good dude, but he was out here creeping with Cheyenne. This whole story is a mess of hormones, bad decisions, and trauma bonding. But anyway, people who knew Lekev say he was polite. He was real low key. He didn't have a lot of friends, but he was a hardworking. One, two, three. He was a hardworking, quiet young father who clocked in at the dollar store to care his child, and he didn't cause no problems. Now, his mom, her name is Santana Spivey. And as for dad, we'll know nothing about that man. He could be present, he could be a ghost. There's zero mention of this man anywhere. So on paper, Lekev looks like the last person you'd expect to be involved in a murder for love, kill your man plot. But that's the gag, because it's always the quiet ones. They either sweethearts or they choosing violence before breakfast. No in between. So police still can't pin nothing on Lekev directly. Like they know he lying, he denying, he plasma dodging, but nothing is sticking just yet. So detectives say, okay, we gonna do what always cracks the case. Let's pull these phone records. And baby, them phone records start singing like a choir because suddenly they see that Pam has been having steady, consistent communication with a mystery number leading up to the murder. They run that number and whose name pops up? Lekev Spivey. So they like, we cooking now. So then they go back to Pam, and y'all, this woman folded like a Dollar Tree lawn chair. She hit him with a dramatic Oscar-worthy performance. Oh my God. Okay. So I was having an affair with Lekev, but he had nothing to do with Michael's death.
Now, let's go back to what you said. This is nastiness. So everybody they all just
Swapping
fucking.
fluids just all over the place.
I'm
It's
talking
nasty.
about
I don't like it.
And if when you see these people, it's even more disgusting. especially Pam big ass and the white chick. I'm gonna post all their pictures, man. It's some
Man, I'm
nasty.
telling you, when and this is around the time I worked at Planned Parenthood. No, that was 2011. I worked there, 2012. And how I'm telling you, them STD reports just be coming back positive. I swear, everybody in Cleveland had chlamydia at one point, and it was nasty. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of y'all. Take a condom or 5,
Yeah,
please,
exactly, man. Some of these
because this is nasty.
these chicks in these Cleveland, you put a condom on them, and that shit'll sizzle. You need more than that. Some of these are
Well, I don't know,
some
but
dangerous
y'all niggas
coochies.
can do something.
Dangerous, man. All right, my bad. Go ahead.
So, whenever somebody confesses to one thing, just deny the next, they lying. I'm telling you now, period. They're lying. So now we got to talk about how Pam and Lekev even met in the first place. So Pam would come into the dollar store where Lekev worked, just buying her little snacks, cleaning supplies, because she ain't had no job. So Lekev is in there, he flirting hard because to him, Pam is a little cute little cougar, 30-some, thick, stressed, walking around carrying emotional baggage like it's a Louis Vuitton, never full. At first, she did the "oh no, I got a man, I can't give you my number" routine. Girl, please, that was a soft no. That was a soft no. That was a try harder. And sure enough, she broke. She gave that man her number, and it was up from there. They started texting, calling, getting closer, and then the man got her a job at the dollar store.
Oh damn!
So now they co-workers.
This bitch. Jeez, this
So
nigga.
now it's typical workplace flirtation mess. And then she starts venting and talk about how she don't have no money and Michael ain't doing it for her and he ain't doing this and just complaining this man wasn't literally feeding her and her 3 kids. And he's taking care of his own daughter. So
Uh,
like I said, the kid full Captain Save a Critter mode got her a job. So now they're co-workers, see each other every day. They laughing, joking, trauma bonding, building a whole work spouse type situation shit. And Pam at home pretending life is hard when really she just messy. And as they get closer, they start, saying the quiet part out loud because somewhere along the way, and this is where the stupidity peaks, the text turned into conversations about shooting Michael. Yes,
damn.
typed, documented, screenshotted, like 2 dumbass criminals the state of Ohio has ever seen. Full murder talk in writing. This whole saga is a hot goddamn mess.
Mm. 2 grown ass niggas working at goddamn Dollar General Tree or whatever it's called, man. Y'all should not be having sex.
Dollar General Tree.
y'all should not be having sex. Y'all should be having conversations about bettering your lives. That's all I'm saying. So now the detectives got these text messages, right? Child, they looking at each other like, oh yeah, these 2 are dumber than a bag of wet socks. Because the moment the phrase "shoots Michael" shows up in anybody's iPhone history, it's a wrap. You are cooked. Pack a bag. Call your mama. So detectives start digging in deeper into the phone records, and what do they find? These 2 been communicating constantly, not casual flirting constantly, not see you at work constantly. I'm talking about all hours of the night, back and forth, plotting in real time communication. Nastiness, nigga. So again, women, if yo nigga got a what you call it, a job wife, a work wife, niggas, your girl got a work husband. Trust and believe. I'm trying to tell y'all. So look, when they started doing the cell phones and they, the whole tower ping and all that, guess who phone was creeping around Michael's house way before and after the murder? Lekev's. Mr. I would donate in plasma. Yeah, Mr. That's not my car. Mr. I don't know no Pam. Boy, shut your ass up. Now, the testers have digital receipts, right? They go back to Pam's original statement and suddenly everything looks funny. Her timeline ain't adding up, her story real patchy, her tears giving soap opera audition. So detectives start looking at the whole situation sideways like, why is Pam the supposed victim texting the same man whose car was caught on surveillance lurking outside her house on murder night? Remember, for the normal person, we would already put this together, but we're talking about Cleveland Police Department, you know what I'm saying? So they really are asking themselves this, right? Rather than just realizing what it is. Why would she do that? That's Cleveland for you, right? And then they find the nail in the coffin. The message where Pam straight up tells Lekev she wants Michael gone. Not in a metaphorical, I need a break kind of way, I mean, gone, nigga, as in dead, sis. Unalive, no longer paying rent, right? Turn this nigga water off. Shout out to Renee from Melanin Mayhem. She was out here making death requests like it was DoorDash, right? And the wildest part, they ain't coded. They ain't even use no goddamn slang. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, nigga, cut the apple pie and put it in the refrigerator. You know what I'm saying? No, none of that. No slang. They ain't speaking no riddles. They talked about killing a man like they were discussing a discussion of shift change at Dollar Tree. Right? So detectives now have modal communication, car to scene, phone records, Pam line like her life depends on it, Lekev line like he's in the Olympics for dishonesty. And you can feel the shift in the room. For the first time, detectives ain't looking for an intruder anymore. They looking at Cheyenne's man. Okay, 1, 2, 3. They're not looking at Cheyenne's man. They ain't even looking at the ex-husband. They looking at Pam and Lekev dumbass, right? Oh, y'all did this. Ain't no mystery, man. Nigga, y'all are the fucking plot.
The whole plot.
Yes.
Like, I'm just so baffled. But anyway, so now the police, they got some real details, not guesses anymore, no theories. They got actual digital dirt. Y'all know who cracked first? Want to take a guess? It was Lekev, Mr. Plasma Donor of the Year, Mr. That Ain't My Car, Mr. I don't even know that Pam. Yeah, it was him.
But look, check it out. And I gotta say this too. I know I've been cutting in, right? And you probably gonna be aggravated. But look, I done had some good coochie in my lifetime, right? But I ain't never had none that's gonna make me risk my freedom to do something for a woman who got a job. I got you the goddamn job, bitch. Like, damn, what the? I done got you a job. Know what I'm saying? Now you want me to? Now I gotta kill your boy? What the fuck? Like, damn. Oh my God. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So the moment he realized detectives got phone records, tower pings, and surveillance, that man folded like a Walmart lawn chair in a thunderstorm. He starts snitching, not whispering, not easing into it. I mean, he was snitching loud, clear, and trying to save his own ass. He was like, "Look, Pam told me she was unhappy with Michael, and Pam said he was abusing her. Yep, sir. Where? Where is the proof? Did she have bruises, hospital visits, police reports? And I mean, I'm not justifying it, but I mean, did you at least ask? No, absolutely not. He had nothing. Like, he have nothing. Just whatever nonsense Pam fed him while they were flirting over the $1.25 aisle. And since he already halfway sank the ship, detectives go ahead and do what they've been waiting to do. December 24th, 2014, they arrest Lekev Spivey. Merry Christmas Eve to him. Because that man woke up thinking he was about to go donate some plasma again and instead got slapped with a homicide charge. So let's back this train up real quick because this right here, this is the part that had detectives looking at Pam and Lekev like, ain't no way y'all typed all this with your whole chest. So when the cops had pulled them records before and saw the messages, these tapes were rated F for fools and for mature audiences only. So, like we said, about 15 minutes before Michael was murdered, Lekev actually sent Pam a message that literally said, quote, "What do you want me to do? Scare, beat, or shoot?" Pause. What normal person asks that? Like, this is not a menu. It's not an option. This is a crime in progress. And Pam's dumb ass, instead of choosing peace, therapy, or just leaving like a responsible adult, replies, "I don't care. Shoot him." And that was a direct quote.
Someone, yeah, ugh. Wait till y'all see the picture of this.
And I mean, I just have questions or concerns because for what reason?
I know,
Why?
right? I mean,
You wasn't about to get a check out of this. You just why?
I don't get it. And my thing is, okay, let's say hypothetically because he was cheating with the white chick. Bitch, you cheating with a nigga that got you a job at Dollar General Tree. Like, what was it? Like,
You in the Dollar General Tree.
you ain't no better. Like, damn. Like, y'all niggas is nasty. Broken nasty, man. So look, yeah, they typed, sent, delivered, timestamp. She didn't even hesitate. She didn't blink, didn't say no, that's too far. She said, "I don't care, shoot him." Like she was ordering wings at Wingstop, right? Then Lekev messaged back, "Where's the gun?" And Pam, helpful as hell, when she shouldn't be, tests exactly where the weapon is in her car, gift wrapped, ready for pickup. Again, I don't get it. Like, bruh, I don't get. I just don't get what these niggas be thinking. Like, what is it that will? I can't even say what I want to say because it just don't make any sense to me. Like, nigga, you literally risk your freedom
For nothing.
For nothing. For a bitch that you got her a job at the
The
Dollar
bitch
Tree
don't even have a
General. Know what I'm
job.
saying?
Dollar Tree General is taking me out, man. Oh my God. So now here's the part where comedy meets the crime. Because when detective sat Pam down and asked her about those messages, she was still trying to deny everything. Like, ma'am, you were literally caught in 4K HD panoramic surround sound, audio, and visual. And the detective was like, all right, bet. Like they was just like, man, we ain't got time for this. And they like hand her Lekev's phone, show her her own messages, and then make her read them out loud. And this one is sis folded like a cheap ironing board. Pam breaks down and suddenly the truth starts spilling out, or at least her version of it. So she claims, I was loyal. I love Michael. Girl, please. Then she said she found out that Michael was cheating. So then she was like, so I started cheating with
Stop right
Lekev.
there.
Okay.
Why couldn't they leave it just like that?
Exactly. Like I said, I mean, okay, I'm like, at this point, fair. Everybody in this story is cheating except the kids. Okay? Okay, fair. But like you said, right there, lead. But then this is where she gives them her motive.
She did it with an enough to cheat back. She wanted Michael to learn a lesson, right? She wanted him roughed up. Girl, you
Pause.
shoot him.
Pause. That man keeping a roof over you and your kids' head. You want to teach him what?
I mean, that's broke.
Girl, you better let that man cheat in pieces. You homeless.
Yeah, that
You a
broke
homeless.
bitch
You ain't
common
got nowhere to
sense.
go.
Yes. You homeless. You need to be like that child and don't say shit at all. Was that too much?
Yes, too much.
Anyway, girl, you shoot him. Not scare him, not cuss him out, not smack him, not pistol whip him. Shot him, right? And then she starts trying to twist the narrative like a Rubik's Cube. She claims Lekev had a gun to her head during the murder, right? She claims they only wanted to scare him. She claims Michael was abusive, but the police found zero evidence of that whatsoever. Bitch, no. First of all, when you see both of them together, man, nigga, no. She was a burly bitch. She was a big bitch, like for real. Like she like nigga, real talk, nigga. She like if she put that nigga in a bear hug, nigga, it's over. Nigga. Anyway, and the more she talked, the more the detective's faces said, "Man, you're lying badly." Her story was a story, and the map was a map, and the lie were lying because at the end of the day, those tests showed exactly what happened. She wanted Michael dead. Lekev agreed, and they executed the plan like the two idiots who forgot phones keep records. So now that Lekev done snitch on himself and Pam, the prosecutor said, "All right, book him." They hit that man with every charge under Cleveland sun, right? And you know Cleveland, the sun don't shine that much in Cleveland, right? It don't, right?
That's
Aggravated.
why we all vitamin D deficient.
Real talk. That's why. Yes, real talk. That's why.
No, real talk. We are.
You know, it is. You know what I'm saying? So they hit him with the aggravated murder, 2 counts of felonious assault, 1 count of murder, 4 counts of endangering children, 4 counts.
They just threw the book at his ass.
Yes, because what? Not only was Michael disabled daughter in that house when he got killed, Pam's 3 kids were too. That's 4 babies who heard or were present during a cold-blooded murder, right? And yeah, they test every enhancement imaginable. They hand him $1 million bond like he puts in kilos instead of stocking shelves at Dollar General, right? And listen, this man is 23, working retail, living at home, engaged with a kid. He ain't got no goddamn $1 million to sneeze at.
They could have put that bond at $250,000. He still wouldn't be able to pay it.
Nigga, they could put that bond for $672 and that nigga wasn't gonna be able to make that goddamn bond. Know what I'm saying? He was like, God damn, they can't lower it. So he sat in jail.
You can sell fish dinners for that, but that they could have put it at $250,000. He wouldn't have made it. They
That
just
nigga
did
ain't no. Yes. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Even if they did a fucking GoFundMe at Dollar General tree, nigga, ain't nobody that nigga ain't gonna get nothing. All right, so with a public defender because that's all they could afford. And honestly, after the plasma lie, he needed Jesus more than he needed a lawyer. Now while Lekev sitting there eating bologna sandwiches and rethinking his life choices, the police circle back to Miss Pam, right? On January 6, 2015, they knock on her door next. No sympathy, no tears, no more victimate. They arrest her on the same charges: aggravated murder, 2 counts of felonious assault, 1 count murder, 4 counts endangered children. And yes, they gave her $1 million bond too. Because if you're bold enough to plot your man's murder while living in his house, they gave her $1 million bond too. Because if you're bold enough to plot your man's murder while living in this nigga house, Police are bold enough to treat you like
That's
a criminal
bold as
you are.
hell.
That's bold as hell. This nigga took you. You came to this nigga with a sob story, 3 kids, and a black eye, and this nigga took you in, and this is motherfucking thanks I get.
No, for real.
Real talk. God, that's horrible. So
Like that man, like literally, like tried to help you and you killed him because what? He was probably on his goddamn nerves. You wasn't working.
you wasn't
He
working.
taking care of you and your 3 kids.
You constantly got
And-
BV. He like, I'm tired
I
of
ain't
you.
trying to be funny. Like real talk. I like in this situation. I like wouldn't even blame him for cheating. Like it's aggravating as fuck that I've been at work all day. I'm taking care of you and your 3 kids. I come home, my lights probably been on all day. Is dinner done? Like he was probably old for that shit, man. I don't even blame him for real. He was old. He was old.
Look, and you finally get a job, bitch, and it's at the Dollar General tree. And you cheat with the nigga. He ain't even a manager.
That part.
Damn, you cheated with the goddamn shelf boy. What is wrong with folks, right? So you know she couldn't post her bond. She barely had rent money, not alone a whole meal. You know what I'm saying? So she sat next to her little boyfriend and counting, both of them looking stupid as hell. Then on January 12th, 2015, they were both officially indicted. Public defenders appointed. Court day set. The whole machine rolling. And that's when reality hit them. This wasn't no dollar store soap opera. This was real life prison territory, right? So now we are in the phase where both Pam and Lekev are gearing up to go to trial, and baby, the death penalty is sitting on that table like an uninvited relative at Thanksgiving. Prosecutors looked them dead in the face like, you can roll the dice if you want, but you just know we came to play. And look, Lekev, he only 23 years old. A dumbass nigga. God damn, you dumb. Anyway, he 23. He ain't built for death row. He ain't built for prison politics. Hell, he wasn't even built for lying about plasma. You know what I'm saying? So when they slid that plea deal across the table, this nigga folded again. My boy said, yes, Alice, I'll take plea deal for 500, please. Didn't hesitate, didn't blink, didn't even ask for a second opinion. So in June 2015, he pleads guilty to aggravated murder, and they hit him with 28 years to life. Damn, dude, all that. All
for
that.
nothing.
For
nothing.
what?
Nothing.
I mean, damn, like
Nothing.
for what, bruh?
What were you? I want to know, like, what were you getting out of this?
You got nothing. You about to get some. You about to get some boy coochie. That's what you about to get out of it. Yep, you about to get some boy coochie, or you are going to be the boy coochie. One or the other. Somebody getting fucked tonight. Anyway, he gets shifts off to North Central Correctional Institute in Marion. And if he behaves, the earliest he can breathe fresh air again, well, free air, is 2042. He'll be older, wiser, and hopefully done with dollar store love triangles. Now, Pam, oh, baby, Pam was up next. And once she saw her little boyfriend roll over, take the deal, she knew that party was over, right? Ain't no way she beat in this case when the man she plotted with already sang the whole opera. So she takes a plea deal too. 1 count of aggravated murder with gun specification. The gun spec alone slapped 3 extra years onto her time, and when the judge read her sentence, they gave that big burly bitch 33 years to life. She got shipped out to the Ohio Reformatory for Women in Marysville, Union County, where she will be sitting thinking about the man she killed and the man who wasn't worth killing. Know what I'm saying? Wow, she holding another woman's pockets. Her first chance at parole is 2047. Notice I said parole, right? That's just parole. But then she's going to be in her 60s, tired, seasoned, and hopefully telling younger inmates, don't be like me, baby. Don't let good deed and bad decisions ruin your whole life. And we don't even know if it was a good deed at that.
I'm sitting there, but I ain't never had none that good to make you. I done said I have a baby knowing I'm goddamn lying, but I ain't about to go kill nobody.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? I didn't. Yeah,
that's all you gonna get out of me. Like, yeah, I had your baby lying my ass off.
Exactly. That's about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's about all you gonna get out of me.
I give you the lying top. I give you, baby, knowing good and well I didn't get snipped.
Then well, I just ain't gonna do it, but I
Yes,
tell you
but
that. I'm
never,
lying my ass off, but
never gonna risk my
that's
freedom.
what you gonna get out of me.
That's hilarious, man. I ain't gonna kill a nigga though.
So
Go ahead.
here's the thing. After those sentences came down, 88 Anna Fraglia, she did not mince words. She stood up in that courtroom and said, quote, they both showed a brazen disregard for human life. Instead of breaking up with her boyfriend, the girlfriend chose to have him killed. And honestly, she ate that because that's exactly what happened. Now, normally this would be the end of the road, case closed, everybody goes to prison, and we roll credits. But hold on, because Pam said she wasn't done with y'all yet. So in August 2016, sis decides she's gonna file an appeal, pro se, meaning she ain't got no lawyer, no legal team, just Pam, a pen, some line paper, and Google Law. And it really was written on some line paper. I saw it. So she files a motion to withdraw her guilty plea, claiming she only took it because her lawyer gave her bad advice. Ma'am, they took the death penalty off the table. I think that's good advice. But go off. Now, you and I both know that woman took, like I said, took that because the death penalty was on the table. The courts moved forward in the line to BMV, so that motion didn't even make it in front of a judge until 2021, 5 years later. And that judge looked at everything and he was like, denied. She wasn't done, though. She tried again in 2022. Same claim, put in a motion for discovery, like she suddenly needed evidence for the case she confessed to. And that one didn't get fully processed until 24, and it was also denied. So as of today, Pam is still exactly where she put herself, serving her 33 to life sentence at the Ohio Reformatory for Women. Maybe she'll see parole in 2047. Maybe she won't. But either way, she had a long time to sit and think about how she let a dollar store fling and a lying narrative cost a man his life and destroy 4 children's futures. And that, y'all, is the wild, messy, tragic case of Michael Days, Pamela Lawson, and Lekev Spivey. So, child, let us know what you think. It was just too much of swapping of bodily fluids for my taste. But this is another case of another good man.
Good man.
Losing his life.
Yeah, that was crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie. When I when we went over the case, I did in the beginning. I ain't gonna lie. I really honestly did not think that she had nothing to do with it. And then when I found out why, I'm like, bitch, what? And then when I saw the nigga, dude, first of all, she was 30 something. He 23. You let that old burly bitch trick you into giving up your life? That's crazy, man.
But you didn't even get nothing. Like, that's the thing. Like, it wasn't like you were gonna get an insurance payout or it, like, there was no money. Like, you was just doing it just to do, like, talking about he deserved to suffer. Nigga, that man was paying your bills and he was taking care of your kids. You a dumb hoe, man. I'm tired.
Yeah, you done made Tiffany mad, right? Jeez.
It should be funny. Like, these no hustle ENT niggas who don't even want to take you out to dinner, and you have a whole man that's like looking out for not just you but your kids, and you killed him because he was cheating. You ought to get cheated on.
Exactly. He cheated on you one time. God damn it, he deserved that for all the hard work he done put in.
He did his like she was a whole bum. Like, you couldn't even work and contribute to the household.
With your bad ass kids. You know what I'm saying? You know them kids got a little bit of biracialness in them. So them kids was bad as hell tearing up that nigga house.
I mean, I don't know, but I ain't even mad at him for cheating for real. I ain't even mad. He was probably fed the fuck up. I ain't even mad at him. So damn, that's that.
Hit a nerve. With that being said, we about to go to our favorite segment called
Love, Lies, and Alibis.
All right, well, we got that girl. Shit, we do go to this every goddamn week, man.
I got it. So this week's Love, Lies, and Alibis question of the week was actually a cousin submission, and she had a question for y'all. She said, "Is there really such a thing as measuring feet to know to how much a man is packing?"
What?
Answer's no. Wait, question: what's the average man size feet? A 10?
I mean, I'm 10 and a half. I think it's 10 and a half because that is one of the first, like, 10 and a half is always like the hardest.
Well, it's a lie then. That's a lie.
What?
It's a lie then if that's the case. If the average shoe size is a 10, no, it's a lie.
I say, I say 10 and a half. So, wait, so the question, okay. Oh, that is, okay, I got it. She said, is there really such thing? Yeah, I don't know, man. No, I don't know. I don't look at other man meat. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm 10 and a half.
I said no, it's not true.
Okay, well, that's not even meant for me to even answer that question. So thanks for taking care of that. So let's see what the cousins got to say. Yeah,
So
y'all.
first off, Antoine was like, "Watch them lie."
Yeah, you ain't never lied, right? Makina Ezekiel said, "Girl, it was all a lie. That shit not real. Big hands, big feet, big nose, no correlation. Literally, the men who don't say shit and let it speak for itself are the real unsung heroes. Don't get me
Hold on,
turned.
Fina, hold on. Let me do this one. This is hilarious.
I ain't done
Fina
with it
Black.
yet.
Oh, sorry.
Damn, nigga, don't get me turned and don't let me down. Just plug it in and I'll figure it out. If I stalk you a little, just turn me loose and I'll let go eventually, maybe. All right, let me look. Hold on. Make sure, yeah. Oh, she got a shoot, she got a white dude. So he must be in that spot. Go ahead, girl, you little freak. All right, go ahead.
Why you always calling somebody a freak? Remember last time you called somebody a freak
Ah, yeah,
and he
that
went
is right.
south? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
So Fina Black says, "Nope, I had a Bozo the clown ass ninja wearing a size 15 and Bozo only had about 3 inches to his name. Meanwhile, I had a man in a size 9.5 shoe who was laying real lumber. Feet size is definitely a fairy tale, zero correlation, all lies."
Oh my God. Shamia said you gotta check the thumbs. The thumbs?
Thumbs, but apparently the cousins know about the thumbs. I ain't know about the thumbs. Carnisha said, "Hell no. When I tell you I used to love climbing a tree and Big Feet dude always got disappointed. And I got a brother that's about 5'5", and let me tell you, very satisfied. I can't do no short man. I can't. I cannot do me no short man. No, we can't. I can't do
Yeah,
it.
no short man or man with titties for you.
Or androids
Yeah,
or no
Shani,
passport.
you got a little list. Shanita Jones said no, feet don't matter. Squeeze the wrist or whatever it was that Ray Charles did. Oh, Sappy Rilla. Oh my God, whatever her name is. Said nope, but just think about this: some men can have the package with no motion. Damn. Oh man, the key to it is, man, just you gotta just envision you dancing in the cooch. That's it. And you hit all the little spots. It's easy. Chandrice Dixon.
I don't be trusting what y'all think because y'all don't be knowing. I don't think that.
I mean,
Because first, I know y'all can't
I
dance
get
no way.
I have a list of individuals that will back my claim up. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, okay, let me stop. Anyway,
Okay. So moving on.
Chandrice.
Cassie says,
Wait, who? Cassie?
yes, I'm going with Cassie. Cassie Arrington said, "I'm not going through." She said, "I'm not going through all that. Pull it out. Let me see."
Oh my God. Jalissa said, oh, Jalissa Elmore. My ex wore a size 11 and his balls were longer. God, that's hilarious. God. All right, we gotta do a couple more records. This shit is funny, right? Brittany Medina. That was Brittany Medina said the only way to know is to see it at full attention. They can be growers, showers, average, or fun size. Okay.
Okay, so I need to let y'all know that y'all can post anonymously because KK said I can't say what I want to say because my mama in this group too. So I need y'all to start posting anonymously because
Man,
we want to know
yes.
the weirdos.
Oh, do you know what would have been hilarious if her mama would have posted? That would have been hilarious. I'll read one more. All right. Queen C said, nope, no truth at all. Whether I mean to or not, I glance at the feet and wonder. Hubby's hands and feet are pure magic. What the fuck?
Lucky one. So then Misha said, "Hell no, I'm gonna tell him to wear some gray jogging pants and let me see that print."
Oh man, Misha. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, Misha the one be dragging that wagon. I saw her. All right. So with that being said, that is our love lies and alibis question, right? And I know y'all asking, how is it that can I leave a comment? I'm glad you asked. All you have to do is join our Facebook group called Love Lies and Alibis. If you pull it up and it doesn't come up, just pull up Melanin Mysteries and it comes up. Also, and then we drop the question every Tuesday. Just put your answer down and we'll read your, well, it depends. Don't say if it's good. If you want us to read it, make it good. That's all I'm saying. Or make it anonymous. Know what I'm saying? If your mama in the group, shout out to mama, make it anonymous. Know what I'm saying? And you could also join our Facebook group for Melanin Mysteries. It's Melanin Mysteries. And you can also also join our Instagram page, Melanin Mystery, and our TikTok page. And we also have a BTCC. Can you tell them what BTCC is? Because we're doing something big tomorrow, by the way. Just go ahead. Let everybody know. Tell them about the Gunline Boss.
So the BTCC is the Black True Crime Collective. It's comprised of ourselves, Melanin Mysteries, Melanin Mayhem, our sister, our favorite country girl, and our brother Arthur, King Arthur, not my brother's keeper. We are the clique. We are the collab. Why am I the collab? Lord, the collective.
Sound like me.
And we have so much coming up in 26. Oh my God. It is about to, yes, 26 is about to be a roller coaster ride. So y'all need to buckle up, get y'all funds together. You know, income taxmas time is coming. Stash a little bit aside because you're going to need it. Because we about to be outside this year. And I'm not going to say where, but we're going to be outside. And Houston is on the list because y'all been tagging us and Arthur done dropped it. 26, Houston is on the list, but we have a couple other outings that we are planning. So like I said, get y'all coins together. Afterpay, Klarna, Sezzle, Zip, Shop Pay, baby, you gonna need
Or
get one of them.
OnlyFans. I mean, sell some cooch pics. You giving away for free anyway. You might as well sell them and get some money for them.
You can do feet pics on feet pics would be a lot better if you're gonna go OnlyFans.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I'm saying
I might be on there with some feet pics in a minute.
Don't little white feet. All right.
They pay me enough, they'll be nice and tan. I'll be on somebody.
So look, real quick, I gotta give a shout out to 5 people because I did put a post that if they respond, I will give them a shout out. So 5 people, Shadina Robinson, what's up, cuzzo? Mommy Jones, what's up? That's my girl right there.
She's been real quiet lately.
I know.
What ours says.
Yeah, mom, we gotta hit you up. Yeah, you know, you post every once in a while. Like she don't even reply. She just do little like a thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna check on you. Jasmine, CL Prince, my girl London on the beat. What's up, London? London, that's I told you, man, she thicker than a snicker. And then Rashida Stanford, that's our girl, man. I actually reached out to ask her was she still married. She said she's still married, man.
Why would you ask her if she was still married?
That's the one we did the live with. Remember? You didn't forget? And she got a nigga.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I missed that.
Jeez, you act like I'm trying. No, I'm not Mr. Steal Your Girl. No, she got a nigga already. Remember, you know all that. But she said she's still married, so she said she gonna take care of it or whatever. So shout out to all y'all, man. I appreciate the love, the support, and all that. All right, go ahead, Tiffany. It's all you. Oh, and me and Tiffany gonna be link up tomorrow too. But by the time y'all hear this, we didn't already linked up, so I don't even know why I told y'all that. All right, Tiffany, it's on you.
Sweet Black Jesus. So I think that's like really all we have. Like I said, if you're enjoying the show, we appreciate y'all for rocking with us this long. We just need y'all to leave us a 5-star review if you have it anywhere. And if you have questions and or concerns or you just don't like us or whatever, that's cool too. You can let us know. It's cool.
Listen to the disclaimer.
Yeah, but then I'm gonna tell you, I am gonna ask you, like, did you listen to the disclaimer first? Cause yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't like, and then another thing, don't be making up stuff when you be leaving, like saying something. Can you like not make up stuff that we be saying? Cause like I be sitting there like, we ain't never said that. But go off. I said, I just, just inbox or whatever. If you have like a concern, I said we're very open to constructive criticism. I said we started this with a laptop and a mic, and we just started doing stuff. So it's been a learning experience.
That sounds so horrible. A laptop and a mic. We just started doing stuff. Like, what the fuck? No, you gotta clarify that. They could take that sound bit and completely destroy our careers. We came through with a mic and we decided to start a podcast, and we went from there. Jeez, go ahead.
Whatever. And after what we just came off of with our love lives and alibis or whatever. So yeah, we're just excited for another year. Like we are so excited and blessed to be where we are. Like that's really all I got. I'm just still over here just basking in the whole 25 wrap up and being in so many top 5s and number 1s. Like that has just like really made my year on top of the monetization. Like I'm just over here on cloud 9. So I ain't got nothing else. So I guess we will see y'all next week. Make sure next time we drop a live show, if you missed out, I don't even know what to tell you, but make sure you catch the next one. If there's a next one, we'll have to find out and see. So make sure you remember love should not come with a life sentence. So make sure you choose freedom and not felonies.
Yeah, we out. Take it easy.